Welcome to Vintage Vault, and here we go with another little bit of history that's absolutely fascinating and a very overlooked product. My name is Glenn, and I'm going to introduce you to the fascinating world of collector's tins. And you may think, what's in a tin? More than you can imagine. In 1860, when tin, which is plated onto light steel, was developed, the very first tins were manufactured for products like biscuits and etc. It was actually quite a status symbol. But today, if you can just pan through the tins here for me quickly, you can see that tins were used predominantly for branding. During the First World War and during the Second World War, although we do have in stock, I just don't have any here on me at the moment, there were tins that were given to the troop from Queen Victoria era in the World War I, all the way through to the Second World War, where tins were packed with chocolates and little goodies for the military guys, for the troops that were all placed all over the world. So let's take a quick brief look at what is available in a tin today. Well, they range from large cake tins like this, biscuit tins and cake tins, all the way down through to small tins like this. I won't mention branding, but I'm sure that you know what this is. Nevertheless, tins would go from anything that could house sugar to even stuff like flour. And as you can note, this was powerful branding and still continues to this day. However, maybe not as relevant as it was back then, but today tins are still highly collectible because they're simply just not making too many tins anymore. If you look at other tins, you'll find that a lot of sweet tins, predominantly tins, were used for sweets and for biscuits. And then of course for company branding, which was also vitally important. If they sold a product like this, then they would produce different tins for different types of products. All right. So a tin is highly collectible, and just depending on the tin itself, you really need to look at the quality. We make sure that the tins have an A, B, and C grading. Sometimes they're damaged and dented. The inside of the tin is vitally important, that it's nice and clean. However, it doesn't have to be clean because certain tins are, as I say, very collectible. Right, tins are also used for decorative purposes. As you can see, here's a spaghetti tin along with a couple of biscuit tins for rice, for sugar, and flour, and so on and so forth. So tins come in large sizes and in small sizes. And folks, that's about it for a tin. If there's anything more you'd like to know about tins, I suggest you Google, because there's quite a long checkered history in the tin. So you can contact us and leave your comments in the section below. And don't forget Kruger's Gold. And we have got a lot of stock, and please give us a call. And thank you very much. Until the next time we meet.